It's time for the featured artist of the week.
Yeah. Once again, it's on. We are at the Cognac Room. We're back in the Cognac Room. Let's get it.
What's up, baby? Listen, man. I'm coming. I'm just in the studio. I'm gonna get this done. I'll be right there. See you in a different type of life.
This is
no,
Wife by Big Ruck.
Phone jumping, but I spend the night. Eat a good.
Available on all streaming platforms. Go run it up.
Got me feeling this high.
Hit those numbers. Show your love. North Carolina, stand up.
Bad enough, so you tatted up. You an angel now, but you don't give a fuck. I'ma hold you down, I mean double cup. Now ain't stopping now until I had enough. Never froze, though you when the time was tough. I was right there with the double duck. All we knew was to trap a lot of stuff. In the trap house, smoke Gorilla Glue. Baby strapped up and she ain't never knew. Cripped up, wear a lot of blue. Might pin you over, got a power move. Got your legs open, that's a pretty view. It's a slip and slide and I ain't never knew. Arch your back, I'ma punish you. Open doors right in front of you, so you ain't never got a way to think you second place. See you in a different type of light. No, that's not a boo, that's a wife. Phone jumping, but I spend the night. Eat a good, feed my appetite. Never been the love type of guy. Baby got me feeling this high. Baby got me feeling this high. Shorty bad, she the one I'm feeding even when she on her bleeding pad. Hold her when she sad. Gotta beat her man she needing even when she acting mad. Might just arch her back, get her nails done so she can scratch my back. Shorty rolling pack, looking like a model. I never took so many pics. Then girl, when I'm with you, you know it's a shoe. Gotta FaceTime when I'm in the booth, just so you know that my loving is true. This loving is true, it's all about you. You by my side, I'm never gonna lose. I got a plan, you got some moves. Say I'm your man, we move as a group. I ain't a fan of acting too loose. See you in a different type of light. No, that's not a boo, that's a wife. Phone jumping, but I spend the night. Eat a good, feed my appetite. Never been the love type of guy. Baby got me feeling this high. Baby got me feeling this high.
Oh yeah. That is my man's and them. Wife by Big Ruck. Listen, you got to go run those numbers up. So we are in the middle of doing some damage control on some real crazy shit right now.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to focus, but my page has been hacked on Facebook and they're going around asking people for money. And when you don't do people dirty or whatever, they send you money. So I don't want my people sending money. So I'm trying to do damage control and do the podcast. So please bear with me. I apologize if it seems like I'm off for a minute, but I'm listening and I'm here, but I got to be there too.
Absolutely. Oh God. I was going to ask you how your week was.
It was fine up until now.
Yeah, that's kind of shitty. It is. It's very shitty.
My daughter's stupid though. She said, at least you know you can borrow 40 till tomorrow.
Well, you know they got you. They got your back.
I do.
Yeah. Wow, man. Jeez Louise. All right. I mean, that just...
It sucks.
It does. It sucks. Really. It sucks monkey dick. For real.
Really.
Yeah, for real. All right. So here's what we're going to do. It's time.
And here comes the question of the day.
All right. So the question of the day is, why are most men slowly losing interest in settling down? Now, that's fucking
crazy.
doozy.
Do you think that's true though? I don't think that's true.
Yeah. That's what they say. That's what the word on the street is. So here's what I'll say. I don't believe that most men are losing interest in settling down.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Me personally. I think that a lot of men are doing what they... Wow. I think a lot of men are doing what they've always done in trying to not really be exclusive.
Yeah.
I think what's happening is women are ready a lot sooner than most guys their age or slightly older. And so because of that, they are, they shy away from settling down in the sense of engagement and marriage and cohabitating. A lot of them. Now there are some men who will cohabitate, even though they're not really ready to settle down. But the majority of them, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. So, what are your thoughts?
I actually don't think that's the truth, because I feel like right now in this day and age, it's cool to be with one person. It's the end thing to be settled.
There's
Even
truth there.
I think people would put out that they're settled and cheat before they actually don't settle down, because it's the end thing to be settled. It's the end thing to have one girl and one woman and do the right thing for them and treat them well and all of that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I don't think that's the truth.
I get it. So I feel like there's always been a group of men who had no interest in settling down. There's always been. I've always had friends who were like, I never want to get married. I don't want a girlfriend. I want to play the field. Those guys have always been around.
Yeah.
Maybe now that, you know, the guys who are willing to settle down, most of them are actually settling down. You're encountering more of the niggas that didn't really want nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
But they've always been there. That's my opinion. I don't think there's an increase.
I don't think there's an increase. I think more men are willing to put on the front as if I'm settled and do dirt in the background, because settled is cool right now.
Makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. God damn. It's kind of hard and harsh, but I can understand why some people would say that, because it's like, you know, a lot of people aren't getting married. And that's a generational thing. I feel like when you go to the next generation and the generation, you know, below them, maybe, I don't know if I'm dating myself a little too much here with that statement, but a lot of people, not just men, aren't really in a hurry to get married. Yeah. Like there possibly was years ago. You know, I know.
I think too, although they say a man knows, what is it? What's the time frame they gave? They said a man knows within like 3 weeks or 3 months if he wants to marry you or something like that.
I never heard that.
Oh yeah, there's a time frame, and they say that a man knows within, and it's not a
long time.
It's not a long time whether he wants to marry you or not. And so I do think there are men that they keep people on their side or whatever that they might potentially want to marry, but even if they're not ready to do it right now, but they don't. I don't think there's a big influx in one way or the other. I think life is still life, and there's still men who ain't about to do it, and there's still men who's like, I'll do it now because it's the cool thing to do, but I'm still gonna run these streets.
I'm still gonna run these streets, because that's a real thing. People don't understand that. That's a real thing.
What?
Niggas saying, hey, I'm gonna kick it with you, I'm gonna make it look solid, but I'm still gonna do my thing on the side out here in the street. Yeah. Because, so here's the thing, in truth and reality, every man really wants that someone that has their back, that they can truly love and express themselves to and be vulnerable with, and you know, all of those great things. But sometimes there is still a thirst and a desire for other people. There you go. Yeah.
Other
people.
People's cookies.
Yeah. Other interactions. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because here's the thing. A lot of men, especially men with high sex drives, you know, they tend to be a little too much for one woman. So they seek out 2 or 3 so that they can have their appetite satisfied, you know, without wearing 1 or 2 women out. And I mean, I know because I was in that group at one point. Yeah. And the only thing that's changed is I don't just seek out a lot of different women, but I'm still going to give a motherfucker a hell, you heard? But yeah, so anyway. Moving right along.
Yeah, what we on?
It's time for it's time for the good shit, man. It's time for that big boy shit real quick. So what we're gonna do is we're about to do the lyrical breakdown. No, listen, you dealing with some. Listen, I'm surprised you even able to function, because did you see me crying on Instagram saying I can't function? It wasn't me. It was a meme.
Yeah.
But That was me. That's how I
feel
felt.
that way right now, and like
Yeah.
people don't understand when they do things like that. It's not just about you hacking somebody's page and they can't get in their page or
Right.
make a new page.
You lose.
You take away people's memories
Right.
and everything else. And right now, me stopping my people, my friends, my family, or whatever from sending people money
Yeah.
is a big deal. And then me losing memories of my past and my husband and things and videos and stuff like that is
definitely
traumatizing to me. Like it's really got me a little fucked up in the moment. And I hate to be like that, but it's really like got me a little crazy because I can't imagine not having these things and not be able to go back to these things because people want $40 and $50 and you sitting there asking.
So if you ask enough people, and if you're in a country where the American dollar weighs more, I mean, you could rack up pretty clean.
And they've got
you know,
some of my people like they're hitting me up randomly. Like I was about to send you $150 because that's what they asked for, and I'm like, it's great to know that you would, but that ain't me.
But don't do that.
Don't
That's
send
not me.
it. Like don't keep on with the conversation, whatever, because people don't realize how bad they're messing up people's lives just doing that.
So lesson here. You know, let's use this as a teachable moment. Even if it's your people that normally would hit you on Messenger and ask you to shoot them a little something
because
till
they
tomorrow.
Try to act like you. They hit you with they hit my bestie with the hey boo or whatever. Hey whatever, telling everything or whatever. And then it's like asking for money and she like, okay, what's up though? You know what I mean? But she willing to send it. Like everybody that has hit me has been willing to send it, and that's a problem. I don't want my people sending people money. Like I don't go to people unless I really, really need it. What you not gonna do is have people going, okay, I'm gonna send it to you, and then you messing up people's reps and everything else. Like don't do that. People trust people for a reason. I would never just hit up all my people, especially at one time, like, oh, can you send me 40? Can you send me 150? Can you send me 200?
That makes you look
whatever,
shady. Like, damn, like what you
do
trying to do?
Like,
You trying to make up for all your Christmas gifts?
You know, some of them are smart and they're calling, they're texting, hey, what's up? You good? Or whatever. Yeah. But some of them are like just sending. Like my kid, he just sent me money because why would he not send his parent money?
Exactly. Yeah. And like you said, you know, on top of everything, you know, now you're locked out of your own fucking account, and you can't get your stuff. I know
you guys.
But here's what I will say though: I would have people who still have access to your account to take screenshots of the important moments and video record whatever they can and try to salvage it that way. I would also reach out to Meta or Facebook or whatever the fuck they call it these days and see if there's some way to get back in and to fix it. Yeah,
I'm going to try. Like, soon as this is over, but, like, this is work. I got to get it done or whatever. I'm a little bit preoccupied because
I would be too.
I'm a little bit upset, but I know this has to be done. Like, this is what I do. So we got to get this done. Yeah. So our song of the week is So Sick.
So sick.
And if you don't know this song, that means you did not watch Star. And like, why are you here? Like, if you didn't watch Star, because Star was the bomb, and they left us hanging on Star. They just cut it off.
That's right. Get back right.
And we ain't happy about that.
We're not happy. I was an avid watcher. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Star was that shit. Like, Star was
a good show.
The show. And Luke James was on there, and Ryan Destiny, a great cast. Queen Latifah, Brandy was on there.
Brandy was looking good on there too.
Oh my God, it was so many people. I can't even really name all of them, and I hate to not do them their due justice, but it was a great cast, great storyline. It deserves to come back and at least give us some closure.
Right.
And they told us at once upon a time they were going to do that, but now we don't hear anything about it anymore. So just in case anybody that is really in some high up place comes across this, we would like for Star to be closed out. We would at least like a little 2
at least give us some
closure or whatever, because the show was epic. It put out some great music. If you have not ever listen to any music from the Star soundtrack, you should go back and do yourself some justice, because they had some great music. And one of the great songs that they had on there was a song called So Sick. Did you pull it up so you can see the lyrics?
I didn't, but I can do it right the
if I play it, it's gonna play the lyrics, but
Let's see.
it's gonna play the music.
Can't play the song. Hold on, let me get
Yeah.
Let me get here. So
But-
sick.
Yes, So Sick.
So sick. By
Ryan Destiny and Luke James from Star. Very good. If you have a chance, pull
nope,
it up.
it's giving me Neo. Hold on.
Pull it up, give it a listen, because one thing I will say about the song is it's funny. You got to be really sick of a motherfucker to be on the level of some of the things that they say in here, some of the one lines that they done. And it's basically the song is I'm sick of your shit. Like I'm sick of it.
Sick.
And I think one of the lines is like, I would rather die than be in love with you anymore. Like it's just I'm over it. Like I've been giving all of you and you've been giving none of me. Whatever. I've been giving all of me and you've been giving none of you. That's it.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. So
I'm ready.
you can go down. I think if I do it, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll play the music.
Cannot play that.
And we can't play the music. We aren't trying to get banned or anything like that. But it's a great track.
So it says, you gotta turn that off. It says over and over and over, I tried. Verse 1. But dealing with you is like a full-time occupation.
It's a job every day when I wake up before I go to my job.
This can't be love. You know how we double talk?
Exactly.
This can't be love. Like this ain't real love.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it says, got me worrying about you and all your situations. What kind of goddamn situation?
Exactly.
Shit.
Too much work to be with you. Like what you got going on, I can't even deal with just you. I got to deal with everything that comes
all your
with
other
you.
shit.
And they say, I'm so sick of love. I've been giving all of me, and you've been giving none of you. It's feeling like eternity. Damn. Somebody tell me what to do.
That's a prison sentence.
Exactly.
That's a fucking prison sentence. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, I know that most of you, if you're, hell, even in high school, you can understand this shit. I bought you carnations on fucking
Valentine's
you know
Day.
what
I
I'm
bought it
saying?
in there with your little box
Day,
of chocolate.
you ain't even write me a card or nothing. You ain't write me a little note. Say, I care about you. I appreciate you. I ain't getting no kiss on the cheek. You know what I'm saying? None of that. You ain't let me grab your booty under the bleachers. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Y'all playing with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And the next part. It say, I cried about over 1 million times. You tested my patience with familiar lies, got me hurting. I need a surgeon. I'm so sick.
Wow. That's crazy.
Just too much. If ever there was a relationship that was too much, this was it.
You know how they say, I've had it up to here?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've been giving all of me. You've been giving none of you. It's feeling like eternity. Somebody tell me what to do. So sick. Like, it's just, and of course, I can't make it come across the way they sing it, but Luke James and Ryan Destiny give this song so much depth and soul. And it's not an oldie. Like, we usually go way back. It's not an oldie. It's only a few years old.
At all.
But it's a good one. Like, it's something that you
definitely a
would
good one.
put in your playlist if you really took the time to listen to it and didn't bypass it because it's Star. It's the TV show. And you think, that's not going to be good music. But it really is good music. Star had very good music.
It did. Pull it up and check it out.
I'd rather die alone than keep loving you and sing the same old songs. But I'm writing something new. And now my love is gone. Now my love is gone. I can't stay no more. And now my love is gone. I can't sing no more. My love is gone.
I'm going to end it on this right here. Listen, I've been there. I think everybody's been there at one time.
And we all, you've been just like, I don't have any
I have
more
no
to
more
give
energy to
this
give you. I have no more
relationship.
words. I have no more anything. Yeah.
Nothing else to give
It's
this
pretty
relationship.
shitty. It's pretty shitty.
Yeah. And it's hard because when you get, by the time you get to that place, you have been through so much. You so spent that you don't even really, you care, but you don't care. It's such a weird feeling to get to that space. Just so sick. I've been giving all of me. You've been giving none of you. It's feeling like eternity. And I think that's pretty much how it goes out. They keep going like it's a short but sweet song, but it's just, it's just something that can't be it can't be denied.
Can't be denied. Yeah. I mean, so at the end of the day, when this shit goes how it goes and gets how it gets, it's sheesh. It's different. It's
When you
different.
get to that point in any relationship, marriage, boyfriend and girlfriend, significant other for a long period of time, because I don't know, I get why we put so much emphasis on married couples, but there are other couples who've been out here, you know, going through the game for years or whatever, more than married couples and been through everything, and they had each other back. But sometimes it just gets to be too much. Yeah. And sometimes you just cannot do it anymore. And people will always say, you know, there's always somebody be like, oh, they've been together so long. Like, why would you? Sometimes the length of the relationship does not matter when it comes to the amount of frustration it causes you. Yeah. And pain it causes you. You just want to feel like you don't have to wake up. The fact that he woke up stressing is an issue.
Yeah.
That they woke up stressing, because I'm not going to say he, because they both sing that. They woke up stressing, that's an issue.
It's definitely an issue.
Your relationship should not feel like a full-time occupation. We all hate to go to work. So basically,
why you going to wake up hating your fucking relationship?
Exactly.
That's horrible.
That should not be what it is at all.
Yeah. So my suggestion is, if you find yourself in a situation like that, you got to take some inventory.
Yes.
I'm not telling you that you can't work it out and work through it, but you got to dig down deep, and you got to find some patience. And
you got to find out if it's worth it, because sometimes the length of time makes no difference.
Yeah.
It ain't worth it.
That's truth. That is true.
It ain't worth it. So Sick, our suggestion, go listen to it, give it a download, whatever. It's a great
song. Send it to the nigga you about to break up with, or fellas,
exactly.
To the young lady you about to break up with.
Give it a download, give it a few spins, listen to it, and tell her, give us some feedback if you agree, how you feel about the song, because here at the Cognac Room, we kind of think it's a bop. We like it.
It's a great song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
And, it's very real. It's very relatable. Mm-hmm. And so,
And it's not a long song. It's short and sweet. Like, I'm sick of you, you sick of me. Let's go. Like, you want out, I want out. Let's go.
It's time to do it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's one of those.
All right. Well, moving right along. I do have something that I want to discuss a little bit.
All righty.
We are approaching the new year.
Yes.
This
2022.
episode, 2022.
Come in and sit down.
Yes. This episode will actually be out before the first of the year.
Yes.
So in preparation for the new year, what I wanted to say was...
What, new year, new me?
New year, new me. Don't you do it. Listen, man, it's time to be done with that new year, new me shit. If you want to make a change, this me. Hold on, wait, real quick.
All right, Michael Jackson.
Real quick. If you want to make a change, I'm singing it wrong and everything. But here's what I'll say. If you want to change your life or change something about yourself, why wait till the new year to do it?
Yes.
You could do it the week before, the previous year before, mid-month, whatever. If I'm tired of drinking and thinking and, I'm tired of being on my Tennessee whiskey shit, you know what I'm saying? Which is my shit as well. Then, I can, the great thing about life is that every new day is a new beginning. So why do we wait until the new year to say, new year, new me, I'm changing this. I'm cutting everybody off that did me dirty. Everybody that didn't show me the love and the appreciation that I deserve. I'm cutting them off. Everybody that didn't live up to the standard that I had set for them, or the expectation, the level of expectation that I had set for them. I'm done with them. Why do you wait until the new year and put that pressure on yourself? Because now you announce it to the world and you say, new year, new me. I'm going to do this different in 2022. But 2021 gave you 365 days
to do the same shit you're talking about today.
Exactly. So, number one, I say this, man. When I'm about to switch some shit up and do something different in my life, I never make a major announcement about it, because I don't want to be judged by the court of public opinion if I should fail, or if I should fall off, or if I should falter in the process. Because as human beings, we make mistakes and we're not always right and exact. And because of that, because I know that, I'd rather fight some of my battles in private.
Mm.
And then once I've achieved my accomplishment, I'll say something. But you plaster this shit on social media every fucking year.
Yep. And nothing changes in your
Nothing
life.
changes. And people actually laugh at your ass.
Yeah.
They make a mockery of you. You may not know this.
The
but it's
problem
truth.
is, you may be talking about something small when you say,
Yeah.
dang, he did it again. That you may be talking about something small when you say new year, new me. You may be saying, from now on, I'm always going to fold that laundry that I put on my bed. I'm not going to let it sit there for 3 weeks or whatever. And the rest of your life, you may not even be talking about you doing that in silence. But people who feel like they know you when they know your life are sitting there going, yeah, new year, new you, what? Your car payment's still late. You still asking so-and-so for $50 or whatever. They judging you off what they think you should be new in your year. That might not be what you're talking about. Your new year, new me may be talking about your mental sanity.
Facts.
Something that nobody knows about. But because people are who they are, they're going to judge you on things that they have no knowledge of. And that's the crazy thing. That's why it's kind of like, you know what, even if it is a new year, new you, keep it to yourself.
That's the whole thing. Keep it to yourself.
Because you know what you need to improve on. The only person that we are trying to be better than this year is in who we were last year.
Yep. And the competition is only with yourself. There you go. Same page.
Our only competition.
Exactly.
That's how it should be. You shouldn't even be worried about what anybody else thinks or does because they don't walk in your shoes. They don't live your life. And sometimes it's funny. It's comical. We all do it to judge other people or to make jokes or whatever. But I don't know what it is to be in your shoes, and you don't know what it is to be in mine. So as much as we can make jokes and everything else, if I actually sat down and talked to you, I would understand exactly where you're coming from and would probably say the same things, but we don't take that time. Facts. We just want to go on the surface and judge you from the surface. People don't really know you. People don't know your heart. They just try to judge you off what they think they know from when they see you in the Walmart or see you at the Target. And that's not who you are in your entirety. Like, that's not who you are. So, new year, new you, it's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. Keep that shit to yourself because at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with you wanting to change. But you can change at any stage in the game. You don't have to wait till a new year. Every day is a new day. New beginnings happen for you every day. And you don't have to announce your moves to everybody, man. Bad boys move in silence. I have lived my life by that for the most part. Bad boys move in silence. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to share some shit with you. When I go to, Cancun, or I go to DR, or I go to wherever, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to telegraph my passes right now. But when I go to wherever, I'm going to put that shit out there. I'm not going to keep quiet about that because I want to piss the haters off. I do.
Oh, no, he did.
I want to piss the haters off. I really do. And not just that, because you have these motherfuckers that's running around talking about when you travel without posting it on social media. Them the niggas that ain't going nowhere.
Well, I might not get to go as much as you do, but I would tell you to
But you go. You button the motherfucking road up and you do.
But I wouldn't tell you not to post because you can't tell me not to show when I'm happy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard to
It's
really.
the highlight reel. I'm going to show these highlights.
Exactly. Because life is tough for everybody. So for you to tell me not to show, like you say, the highlight reel, man, fuck you.
Fuck you. I'm going to listen.
I'm going to show
They don't want you to show it because of how it makes them feel.
Well, but you know what they doing, showing their highlight reel. And it may not be to what you're doing or the next person is doing here or the next person is doing there, but whatever is bringing you joy in your life, that's your highlight reel. Show it as much as you possibly can. Whatever makes you happy, do it twice.
Do it
3 times. Do it as much as you fucking can.
And stop looking at and comparing ourselves. Listen, there's a scripture. I always bring up an old scripture.
As you should.
There's a scripture that says,
we ain't got lyric here, so you got to
right.
do it.
There's a scripture that says, comparing yourselves among yourselves is not wise. So you have to wonder why someone would say that, why God in all his infinite wisdom would say that. It's because When you are busy looking at what others are doing and what others have and what others have going on, you're not appreciating your life. You're not appreciating what you have going on. You're not appreciating what God has blessed you with and given you. And an ungrateful spirit is a sure way to misery, I promise you.
Yes.
If you are ungrateful with your statue in life, with your situation, with whatever the fuck is going on in your life, if you are ungrateful for the blessings and the goodness that has found you and is prevalent in your life, you will be miserable without due cause.
Yeah.
So I don't waste my time comparing myself to others. Contrary to what a lot of people believe, I don't waste my time competing with others. I'm competing with myself. Don't get me wrong. If I see you, this is why I don't get jealous of people. If I see you with something that I feel like, damn, that's amazing, and I want one, and I'd love to have one.
Exactly.
I'm going to go get that shit. So you can call it what you want to call it, but because I'm that type of person, and I'll find a way to get it, even if it's like I got to go and be like, babe. I'm just saying. But at the end of the day, like,
because sometimes shit, your people make it happen. It may not be you that
may
can
not
make it happen.
always
It
be
may be
you.
your people that make it happen.
Real shit.
But just if I see you with something nice and I think that nice thing is cool and I could use that nice thing or I like that nice thing and I'm
If it
able
would
to
enhance my life,
get that nice thing,
exactly.
it ain't so much that I'm copying you. I need that nice thing as well.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like I'm trying to, be you or whatever. That nice thing would enrich my life. So I want it in my life as well.
And maybe you were just the first person maybe you were the person that introduced me to it.
And it may not even be that. Maybe you were the first person that other people saw it with, but I've been thinking about it. I've been looking at it. It's in my feed.
Exactly.
It's all
That
over
which has
my
been
stuff.
my story.
Exactly. I've been there too. All in my story and all in my feed and all in my search Google, but I didn't say anything. Because I'm making moves behind the scenes and you put yours out there. So now when I come out, it looks like, hey, I copied you. I didn't copy you. I've been working on this mission. Working on this for 2 years trying to figure out how I can get it done because I didn't have the means to just make it happen in 20 minutes. I had the means to make it happen in a couple of years. And so that's when mine came out. Doesn't mean I'm hating on you. Doesn't mean I'm biting on from you. But it means that God finally blessed me. And this is the day that I'm going to bring it out and I'm going to shine on that shit.
Gonna shine on the shit. And sometimes it's not even a matter of you doing it. It's the fear that you're gonna do it better.
Yeah.
I'm being real. Sometimes it's the fear that you're gonna do it better. So I said all of that to say this. In reality, we as people, we need to stop comparing ourselves to each other. We need to stop competing with each other. And we need to pursue our dreams and our aspirations. But never be afraid to pursue something that someone has achieved prior to you for fear of being considered a biter or a very immature sounding phrase, a copycat.
Yes.
But I hear this shit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sometimes niggas will stop speaking to you behind shit like that.
Like what's crazy is if you're my friend and you're my person, you're my people, why the hell you care? Why you upset? Like, I'm going to just say it in a small version.
Yeah.
If I'm my group of friends and we chicks, I get a Birkin bag. Then you get a Birkin bag. And then the next person get a Birkin bag. What I shouldn't be saying is all these bitches is biting off me.
Yeah, right.
You my crew.
I got a Birkin. You like that motherfucker.
You saw it. You figured out a way to get you a
like,
Birkin.
Listen.
Or you was like, shit, I
That's a
didn't even
bad
know
motherfucker.
Birkins pop like that. So now I'm going to get a Birkin.
Exactly.
And then the next one was like, oh, hell, we doing Birkins. So I'm getting a Birkin. That's how you supposed to look at it. You're not supposed to look at it like your people is coming for you or hating for you or trying to be better than you. If they get a better one, they get a better price. You should be happy for that.
That's real friendship. Real friends are those types of motherfuckers.
We just had like a friend's Christmas, me and my girls or whatever. And I'm going to tell you, like, it was the best thing ever. Like, because it was we didn't care what each other bought each other. We just wanted to make sure that we made our friends smile. And
that's dope.
I got something that I wanted for so long. It ain't that big of a deal, but it was something that I wanted. But I just did, kept putting everybody before myself and buying stuff for everybody else. And one of my friends was like, and she got it for me. I cried. And they were like, why are you crying? Like, we all got, good stuff and whatever. I was like, because she took the time to realize that I was never going to get it for myself because I kept buying for everybody else, even for her. And she bought it for me.
That's dope.
Like, that was the best thing ever, but we all did it for each other. I'm not saying that like it just happened to me because I did it for my friend. We did it for each other. Like, and we all was sitting there like, not with no rinky-dink gifts either. Like, I'm not saying like you got me a pair of gloves and I got you some socks. That ain't the shit we did. Like, we did, decent stuff. We did real shit that we knew that we all would appreciate. We actually took the time to know our friends and our friendship and what we've been talking about and what we say we want but we won't do or whatever. That's real friendship. I'm not gonna hate on you because you get something that you want and this might be out of my price range. You my person. So I'm happy for you. Like, if you don't clap for your friends, who the fuck do you clap for?
Exactly. But see, some people are so busy comparing themselves amongst themselves that they can't be happy. It's misery. It's misery. This motherfucker got a bigger dick. This motherfucker got a better bitch. This motherfucker got a hitch on his truck. Like, dude, calm the fuck down and enjoy your life. Did you ever stop to look and think about what you have that these niggas don't have? These niggas in and out the hospital having surgeries and shit. You ain't never been under the knife.
Yes.
Are you appreciative for that?
Exactly. Like, if you don't clap for your friends before anybody else does, if you don't clap for your family before anybody else does, like, what the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing?
Like, seriously, like, what are you doing? Like, you supposed to be the first ones. You supposed to be front row. They ain't supposed to have to question whether you gonna clap. They ain't supposed to have to wait for you to clap. You supposed to be in the first 10 people for your people.
Facts.
And like, the way people don't realize too, like, you waiting for New Year's and waiting for things to change and whatever. Like, even with my page getting hacked, that whole thing right now, do you know how many people lose loved ones in this holiday season?
In real life.
Like, we not sugarcoating shit.
Not pictures of people who's already gone. Not, memories. Which, don't get it fucked up. That hurts.
Yeah, it hurts. But we lose our people. Like, I've lost an uncle and a brother in the past 10 days.
Jeez Louise.
Like, and we talked about this, from October to January 1st, I'm kind of just functioning on steam and the fake holiday. People lose people around the holidays, and it changed the holidays forever.
Absolutely.
They're never going to be the same for them. And so, like, when you're, saying that somebody is doing something for clout, or saying they're doing that just to show off or to be extra or whatever, that may be how they are coping through the holidays. Exactly. To be a little bit extra for their loved ones, to do a little bit more because they know what it is to not have that one person during the holidays. So they want to make sure you know that I love you, that you are loved. And so they do a little bit extra. That doesn't mean that they're trying to be, show clout or be like, I'm better than everybody else because look what I did. That's not what they're doing. They're trying to actually heal themselves without actually reaching out to anybody else.
And sometimes a motherfucker's just showy. I'm a showy ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm a showy ass nigga. Cause I come from a time and a place where that was the cool thing to do. You had a friendly competition with your friends. If he got the new Beamer, then you waited your turn and then you got the newer Beamer on him. And then he came back and then you competed and you laughed and you swapped cars and you drove his and he drove yours and y'all laughed and popped, toasted it up to the good life and had a great time. I come from a time like that. Now, did we have haters? Of course, we always had haters. There have always been haters. But I feel like with the emergence of social media, that's increased so much because there are people who will watch everything you do and they'll never congratulate you. They'll never like anything.
Yeah.
They'll never comment on anything because they are not happy to see you win.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give you this nugget. If you can't be happy when others win, you'll never be in a position to win yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
because your win may be underlined with theirs. Your win may only come after they win, and you don't realize that. And if you can't be happy for others and not be jealous and have that green-eyed devil on you, you won't get there. You won't get there. And it can be really simple. It doesn't have to be a big gesture like people think it has to be. It doesn't have to be a big gesture. It can be something small. But if you aren't willing to or able to say, I'm happy for you, I'm proud of you, or I appreciate you, or all those little sentiments that people take for granted that means so much to some people, you may not ever get yours.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. It's there.
Yeah,
You may not ever get to that point because you're so busy worrying about yourself and not showing love to others. You may not get there. Exactly. You're blocking your own blessings.
You're blocking your own blessings. Listen, man, a filthy heart and a tight wallet are the two most demising things in the world. These things will literally cause your demise in life. So going into a new day, fuck this New Year shit. Don't wait till the new year. What you have to do is you have to make a decision. You have to say, I'm unhappy with this about me in my life. I want to change. We can put shit off and say, I'm going to stop eating the bullshit next week. Well, guess what? In the next week and a half, you're going to eat the worst shit possible and create more of a fucking obstacle for yourself to have to overcome later. So it's better to say, you know what? I want to quit drinking. If you want to quit drinking and that's your goal,
but
that's not for me. I'm only going to drink when I'm I'm only going to drink during podcasts, but I'm going to drink. God damn it.
Yeah.
But no, if you want to quit drinking because it's overboard and it's, too much.
And you know that you should slow down.
Exactly. Then it's up to you. No one's going to do it for you. No one's going to come and hold your hand. No one's going to come and drag you into it. You have to make that decision on your own. And once you make that decision on your own, it's up to you to take the first step. And it's okay to set a date and to set a time. But at the end of the day, all this new year, new me. Nigga, you been saying that shit for 20 fucking years and you the same motherfucker you was in high school.
And at this point, own it. Be that person.
If that's who you are, own that shit.
Be that
Stop
person.
saying new year, new me and tell them the truth. I'm going to be the motherfucker that I am.
I'm going to just try to be a better motherfucker this year.
Better motherfucker this year.
But you know what?
But not even this year because that's the new year, new me.
Exactly. But I will say this.
Because you did have a different perspective.
Yeah, I was telling him when we were talking about this as the episode, I didn't see a lot of that this year. And a lot of people was like, I'm not posting no new year, new me. COVID got us all out here fucked up. The Omicron, whatever it is, got us
Omicron.
Say it again?
Omicron, I think.
Okay, whatever. Omarion, Icebox is where my heart used to be. Got us all out here fucked up. Yeah. And so, like, in real life, are we even in control of our real destiny? Like, this nigga and his friends now, because he bringing his crew with the Omicron, got us in a pigeonhole. Like, they really control what we do and say and how we move. Yeah. We can't even say that I'm a new life, new me. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna do this or whatever. Because if the COVID say we ain't going nowhere, we ain't going nowhere. So, like,
the COVID,
like, I don't know who the COVID is and where they started and where they took all the gas and the extra food, why the chicken so high, why the toothpaste cost $7 now. Wherever the COVID is, and they took our shit, bring it back so we can lower these prices and et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. But whatever that is, we aren't in control of our destiny right now. It's like that shit is. Like, it's crazy because, and I don't want to really go into this for real, but COVID is more deadly than AIDS was, which it's not.
Supposedly. Yeah.
They didn't put this much work into figuring out a cure for AIDS and working on that shit as they do for the COVID and the what?
Omicron. You got me saying Omicron. Something like that.
They didn't put as much work into that shit as they did, as they should have for AIDS. If you're saying you can make vaccines and all that stuff for this stuff so quickly, y'all should have had a vaccine for AIDS and everything else. So we all out here winging it. Ain't nobody sure of their destiny. We all are out here winging it. Period. Yes. Point blank.
Yes.
Nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody knows whether we're going to make it through this or not. So I guess that's why I feel like there's not that many New Year, New Me shits out there. What we
really?
want,
you think the Omicron got motherfuckers saying fuck it, ain't
and
no New Year,
like
New Me, I'm just going to be the same
OG? All we're
OG.
saying right now is...
Oh, you missed it.
The same OG?
No Year, New Me, just the same OG.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I get it.
You feel like that's what they're saying?
That's what they're saying, because all we want 2022 right now to do is come in and sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. We don't want you to bring no new shit with you. Don't bring no cousins. Don't bring your friends. Don't do nothing. Don't come in here saying you got a new game, you got a new swag. Don't do nothing. Come in and sit the fuck down. Shut the fuck up. So
the new niggas is the niggas that was dying.
Exactly. So come in and sit down.
Yeah, the new niggas
come
is the
in
ones
and sit
that was
down.
dying.
Shut the fuck up. That's all we want for 2022. We want to try to make it through this bitch. We thought we were almost out of this shit.
Yeah.
At the end of 2021, mid 2021.
But then that shit mutated, or so they say. See, listen.
With a vengeance.
Or so they say. See,
so
that's my whole thing, man.
Exactly,
like,
with a vengeance.
Because now niggas done took the shot. Now you want to feed them boosters and shit. Like, come on, man.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm not
a
doing
fan.
no boosters.
I'm not a fan.
I will say, I'm not telling anybody to do this.
Yeah.
It's still there. I wouldn't tell anybody to do this. I want everybody to do what's best for them. I got the shot, but I really got the shot because of work.
Took that shot with a heavy heart.
With a heavy heart. When I say heavy, I mean heavy. I mean like James Evans leaving Florida Evans at the projects. Heavy. With everything I got in it, hard. Didn't want to do it. What I'm not about to do is keep doing these boosters and all this other kind of stuff or whatever. That. You're not going to keep shooting foreign shit in our body. We got the robots about to take over everything. They're about to be.
If that's the case, holla at me when you got it together. When you get it together, you know what I'm saying?
It's there. We're not about the robots working the jobs. The robots is we making bots for our men and our women. Like everything is about. I saw today. Like a friend sent. I think they sent it to both of us. Where somebody made a copy of their house. A house.
That was a fucking 3D
the house. A 3D
blueprint.
house.
No, a 3D printer made their home. That's some real shit
right there.
A 3D printer made a fucking house.
A whole house that they expect person to live in. And I get it. It's the coolest thing ever. I think
cool
it's
as
awesome.
I wouldn't be the first motherfucker to live in one.
Exactly. That's what we said. Me and L'Oreal, we was like, yeah, I'm gonna need another host family to go in that house and see if that step fall through. Yeah. After a certain amount of usage.
But they say it can withstand storms better than the average house.
Exactly.
It took them 12 hours.
Exactly.
As opposed to 12 months.
They're saying anything that the person needs that's moving into this
the printer
3D home,
create for
the
them.
printer can create
doorknobs,
light switches, electricity.
Switches,
but my thing is, how much does this stuff cost? Has it been tested? And why are we always testing shit on low income housing people? Because
do you really have to ask that
you
question?
don't care whether we don't make it. You don't care whether we die. You don't care whether we get sick from it. That's why you tested on us. But we ain't gonna get into all of that.
We're not gonna get into that. But if somebody gonna get the cancer,
it's gonna be us.
Shit.
You know, it's a great thing. You know, I'm appreciative. I'm glad the sister got it or whatever. But it's like, I'm like, if it was me, I need a millionaire to choose it first. Make 3D your mansion and live in the next door mansion and see how that works and tell me how
Tesla
you feel.
Nigga in there first.
Exactly.
I don't even remember his name. What's his name?
Before you give it to me. You know? But, you know, great things are happening for people.
No, but at the end of the day, here's what I will say. You know, I love change. I embrace change. I appreciate change.
We shouldn't be mad at change.
And change is inevitable. Change is
It's a part of life.
a part of life. Change is the most beautiful part of life if we're honest with ourselves. But change should always be controlled, in my opinion. Change should always be approached with a level of respect and dignity. Like, you don't just, like, a lot of times they'll tell you, if you're going to change your eating habits, consult with your doctor first. Because sometimes you can shock your body. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing to trick your body, but don't shock your body. So I said all that to say this. I understand and respect that people want to change their lives. You have all year to do so. Most New Year's resolutions do not stick. So at the end of the day,
Weight loss, weight gain,
all of that.
House relationship.
I'm gonna work out every day.
Yeah. It doesn't stick.
You have to start that shit on your own time. When you're motivated, you got to get your mind right. And if the new year works for you, I guess I'm cool with it. But like, we got to get rid of this shit, man. This shit is a fucking tradition that some dumb motherfucker passed down to another group of dumb motherfuckers that passed it down to us. In my opinion, that's my personal opinion. If I'm offending anyone, please forgive me. But at the end of the day,
I get it.
No, I'm serious. At the end of the day, like, take control of your own life. Stop following these societal trends and start making some independent decisions, because it's at that moment that you will truly realize your potential, and you can grow and you can become exactly what you want and need to be in life. So it's very easy to succeed. All you have to do is find a hole and fill it. It's that fucking simple.
And it doesn't have to be on December 31st or January 1st.
Exactly.
It could be any day of the year.
Every day.
Do what's best for you. Do what you need to do, whether it's change or not change. Do what's
every
best
day
for
is
you.
a new beginning, and I feel like we should be making little tweaks every fucking day. That's what I do as a podcaster. Every day I make a little tweak. I say, I didn't like this about the last podcast, so I won't do it. But I like this, so I'll keep that, and then I'll switch this up. And then I do that, and then I'm like, oh shit, I fell back into a bad habit. I got it. But it's a daily thing. It's an everyday thing. And so, I'm not going to say, per se, knock someone for saying, hey, I'm making a New Year's resolution. But just know that you do not have to make a New Year's resolution to change
be
your
best
life.
self. Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you.
You
don't have to wait till New Year's. Do you, whether it's December 28th or November 9th, whatever. And I know all of these dates have passed because we're at the New Year. We're rounding it up. But whatever makes you happy and whatever makes you the best you, do that every day of the year. Don't wait till the New Year to say, I'm going to do this or I'm going to implement this in my lifestyle. If you feel like it, do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't wait. Do it on the day you think about it.
This shit been kind of motivational, man. Kind of pumped me up a little bit, made me feel kind of good. It wasn't a typical cognac room episode. You know what I mean?
New year, new us.
New year, new us. We gonna teach a motherfucker something. That's bullshit. We gonna get more ignorant. We gonna talk more shit. We gonna bash you motherfuckers that don't know how to have successful relationships, and then we're gonna teach you how to have successful relationships.
How angry I am right now, and I'm trying to be positive before this podcast.
Right.
Like, I'm really, really in my feelings right now, and I'm trying not to portray that in the podcast. So, like, do whatever makes you happy.
Be who you really are.
Exactly.
In real life.
Every
because at the end of the day, when you're no longer here and you have to stand before a judge or whomever, guess what? What I thought about you
don't matter.
Means absolutely dog shit.
And like me, Slim Kid 66, that's my Instagram or whatever. I'm always talking about being in tune with your star player. It's star player shit. Do what's best for you. Not what's best for everybody around you, but what's best for you. Even if you can't in everything, because we can't always think about ourselves because that's selfish. But at least one thing, do what's best for you, not for anybody else in your circle, not your kids, not your mama, not your daddy, not your man, not your friends. Do what's best for you. Be in tune with your star player. I stole it from Cat Williams, but I think it's the best thing ever. Be in tune with your star player for the new year, for the past year, for the next year, for all the years to come. Your star player is you. When you look in the mirror, you don't have to see anybody but you. That's the only person you have to really answer to. That's the only person that knows all your flaws, all your good things, all your bad things, all your secrets is you. So make sure that person is happy. Make sure that person is fulfilled. Make sure that person is right with God.
Absolutely.
You do that for you. Make sure you're the best parent, the best sibling, the best child, the best kid for your parents. Everything that you can be that person for you, not for anybody else.
For the 99 and the 2000.
Taking over. Girl, you look good. You better
Back that ass up, you know?
Yeah, because
Exactly.
we that generation.
Exactly.
But in general, just make sure that you are in tune with your star player, because we spend so much time, especially women. I'm not saying men don't, but especially women. We spend so much time taking care of other people. You have to take care of yourself. You have to make sure that you are important in your own life, that you are not putting yourself to the side to take care of everybody else.
Facts.
So be in tune with your star player. I usually do something about your star player shit, or ish is what I say, star player ish, every Wednesday. You need to make sure that your star player is good, because if you can't pour into yourself, you can't pour into anybody else. Period.
Exactly. Think about it like this. You know, I got to relate everything to some old filthy sexual shit.
Go ahead. Go for it.
If your tank is empty, you can't make no babies.
That's you can't do nothing for
You can't
nobody
do nothing
else.
for nobody else. You
Can't do nothing for nobody
shooting
else.
blanks, dog.
Exactly. Exactly.
You can't impregnate nobody if you ain't got the goods.
Exactly. So your star player got to be on point. You got to be good. You got to be right with yourself. And sometimes that may mean separating from other people.
Yeah.
That may mean, coming into something and being one with other people because you've been separating yourself too long.
Because
I know, like, in some situations, I pull away where I might need to go in a little bit harder. But I don't think about it like that. When I think about myself, I'm only in tune with my star player. So at times, we got to reevaluate. We got to readjust. And maybe that's what we needed to do for the new year, but it's not a new player, new me.
it's not. It should have happened already.
Exactly.
So
It's the
here's the
same
thing.
old me,
I don't
making
have a
sure
New
I
Year's
go.
resolution. I
Exactly.
do not have a New Year's resolution. The shit that I plan to do for the remainder of 2022, I've been doing for the last 3 fucking months. Mm-hmm. Real nigga shit.
Exactly.
Real nigga shit.
Podcast, good life, good family
Eat
and
good,
friends.
travel good, make the haters mad, man. That's what the fuck I
I ain't
do.
trying to make nobody mad.
I'm making the haters mad. I ain't trying to make
trying to
nobody
make
mad,
no
but the haters gonna be mad anyway, so I might as well embrace the shit.
That's true. I ain't
That's
trying to
all
make
I'm
nobody
saying.
mad, but I'm trying to make sure that I'm not investing my peace in people who are only going to give me trauma.
Exactly.
Period. I'm trying to make sure that my peace is universal, worldwide, and that's what I'm spreading.
You bring a nigga
Period.
a cookie and they give you a jellyfish.
That's true. Suck the life out of your motherfucking ass.
Exactly.
So you got to make sure that you are,
Electrocute you.
like I
your
say,
ass.
stay in tune with your star player.
Yeah.
You are your star player. You can't pour into somebody else if you're empty.
Listen, go to YouTube and check us out on the Cognac Room podcast.
Follow, subscribe, give us the 5 stars.
All of that. Check us out on Spotify. Go over there, listen to the episodes. Give us a 5-star rating. We deserve it. We do this shit for real.
That's right. No matter what's going on.
You can
in
catch
our
us on
lives.
Grind City TV. You can catch us on Diva Speaks Relationships. You can catch us on all the major podcast platforms. Listen, follow, like, subscribe, fuck with us. We got a lot of major shit coming your way.
Yes.
Salute.
We love you. Happy New Year's.
Have a happy new year and
That's
stop
right.
following motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Stop New year and new me and new day, new Jay, nigga.
Same you, same old you, but you gonna do new things. You gonna better yourself.
Be
That's
the same
all you need to
OG with
do.
a brand new 3. You know what I'm saying? And for those who know, you know.